What is happening? I don't know what's happening.
No.
I don't understand. I don't understand. I don't understand. Like the no. No, 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 no.
Oh, here we go.
What the heck is happening? I don't like it. I don't know. There's still more left.
Yeah, it's always concerning.
What's gonna happen? Why would you do this to me?
Oh no.
I don't like it. Oh. No, no, no. I don't like anything.
I'm sorry.
Are you finished?
Oh no. Oh, bestie.
No.
Them girlies aren't lying.
What the heck?
channel. My name is Darian and welcome to another weekly reading vlog. I know this was a weird start to this vlog, and I know last week's vlog ended very abruptly, but this week has just been a very hard week for me and my family emotionally. I've just been kind of going through it a bit, so I did not have the energy at all to speak to a camera the past few days, but I'm feeling better now, so that's good. But we started this vlog off with a bang because I did end up finishing the Song of Achilles last night. So continuing on right from last week's vlog. If you did not watch last week's vlog, I'll leave it linked up above. But I did start the Song of Achilles, and I believe I mentioned that I was loving it a lot, and that continued throughout the whole book until the very end. So obviously I knew this book was going to be sad. Everybody talks about how much they cry reading this book. So I had an idea of what I thought was going to happen because I don't know really the original myth. I know like it's not really a spoiler. Most people probably know what happens, but I didn't know fully what happened. So I had a pretty good idea, but I don't know how to say this without spoiling anything. The way I thought things would happen is not how they happened, and some things happened that I was not expecting. That's all I can really say without spoilers, but the very end of this book, like the last page, I can't even think about it without getting emotional. This was weird timing for me because this week was kind of, the reason I didn't really film, it had to do with reasons of grief, and I was feeling a lot of grief this week. And so I read this at such a weirdly perfect time because I felt like it was such a great way for me to process the emotions I was feeling. And this book, for that reason, will always, I'm gonna get emotional. This book, for that reason, will always have a really special place in my heart because of when I read it. Obviously, I gave it 5 stars. It's one of the most beautiful books I've ever read. The writing in this was so stunning, and I was nervous going into this because I didn't like Circe very much. I thought it was really boring, but I thought this was just such a beautiful look at the love between Achilles and Patroclus. It was just so beautiful. There were so many lines in this book that just made me want to weep because of how it was written, and like the words she uses, the prose is just so stunning. Like I cannot get enough of the writing in this book, and the relationship between Achilles and Patroclus was just so beautiful to see. Also, like, I don't love reading like battle scenes in books because I tend to get confused, but these were written so well. I knew exactly what was going on, which is very rare for me because I have a pea brain. But yeah, I loved it so much. 5 stars. It might be, I don't know yet. It's definitely one of my favorite books of this year, but is it my favorite? I don't know. Does it beat Babel? I don't know. They're both so different. You can't make me choose. So for now, I'll say it's one of my favorite books of the year. It's probably tied with Babel right now. I can't pick. Both of those books devastated me, so they have that in common. But like, I read the last probably 50 pages so quickly, and I didn't stop. Like, I don't know if you can tell, but is this focused? I really can't tell, but you might be able to see that like the last little bit I didn't tab at all. I was just so focused on what was going on, like I couldn't stop to like highlight things. So I think after I'm gonna go back and like go through the end and highlight things and tab it and like take it at my own pace, because I do want to like highlight those things because there's just a lot about the end that made me feel so much, as you saw in the clip of me finishing it. Also, I think it's good I was on Zoom with Lisa, because I think if I had been alone, it probably would have been really bad. I think I would have had a much worse reaction. But yeah, I cannot speak enough words about this book. I know like it's one of the most hyped books on BookTube, Bookstagram, BookTok. Everyone is obsessed with this book. So if you haven't read it yet, you might be like, hey, is it really worth all the hype? I personally think it is. I think it's really beautiful. If you're experiencing similar feelings to me of grief or loss or just going through it, I found this almost healing in a way for me personally. I will say, like, obviously trigger warnings for death, for grief, death of a loved one. Also a lot of mentions of rape. There's no on-page SA, I don't think, but I could be remembering wrong, but there is a lot of mentions of SA in this book, so just keep that in mind. It is based on, you know, Greek mythology, and I unfortunately think that there's a lot of SA in Greek mythology, but this was just so beautiful, and this book means so much to me. And it will just always have a special place in my heart. So I just had to talk about my feelings about this book. You also may notice I decorated my bookshelves. I mean, I did film myself decorating them, but I am very happy with how they turned out. I do need to fix the leaves a little bit because I just filmed a video and I kind of like knocked some things over by accident, so I have to fix some things. But I'm very happy to have this up, and I love this sign my mom got for me, and I got my pumpkins and my fall leaves. I'm just very happy. So did I mention today is Thursday? Welcome to the vlog. I already got a bit done today. I walked to Laszlo and then I like came straight home and filmed, and it's 1:30, so it's still pretty early in the day, and my plan for the rest of the day is just to relax. I'm trying to relax as much as I can before school starts next week, because it starts a week from today and I am very stressed, and I know when school starts I'm gonna be a lot more busy obviously, so I'm trying to just relax as much as I possibly can. So my plan for the rest of the day is probably just to play some Animal Crossing. I'm still terraforming, and things are looking, they're starting to look good. It still doesn't look great, but things are starting to look good on my island. So if I get to a point where I like how it looks, then maybe I'll show you guys. I don't know. I'm gonna play some of that. I also started a rewatch of Avatar: The Last Airbender last night, because lately I've just been feeling like watching it again, and I haven't watched it, I think, since 2019. So like 3 years, that's too long. I used to watch it once a year at least. It's one of my favorite shows of all time, if you don't know. It's amazing. So I started a rewatch of that last night, and that just brought me so much joy, so I'll probably watch more of that later. I think also my next book is going to be Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Ha, which is over there. I don't feel like getting it right now, but I think I'm buddy reading that with Kasey, and I know she's not ready to start it right now because she's away and she doesn't have the book with her. I'm gonna text her and see if either she's okay with me starting it now. I mean, she reads like 9 books in a day, so she'll read it pretty quickly, but I'll talk to her, see what's going on with that. I feel like I just spoke a mile a minute. I'm so sorry, but I'm just feeling a lot of emotions lately, as you might be able to tell. It's just been a week, but you know, I'll take this time to say I'm very grateful to all of you who show me love. I'm sorry I'm so emotional, but there's just a lot going on, and I'm very grateful for all of you. So welcome to the vlog. And I'm gonna go probably eat, actually. I should probably eat something. But yeah, we're gonna do some things and start some books and just try to relax, and I'll talk to you guys at some other time.
Hey!
Hey.
Hi. Hello everyone, it's Monday. It's been a few days since I've updated, so I'm sorry about that, but I will catch you guys up on all that needs to be updated. But before we get into reading updates, we need to talk about our Lord and Savior, Taylor Swift. Last night was the VMAs, and at the end of the night when she won Video of the Year, she said, well, she announced that she has a new album coming out October 21st. Excuse me, I haven't spoken yet today, so my voice is a little... But yes, October 21st, new Taylor Swift album. And everyone was like, oh my god, is it Reputation, Taylor's version? Because the dress she was wearing was very like Reputation era, you know? And some people were like, maybe it's Speak Now, maybe it's 1989. But I was like, when she said it, she said a brand new album. And so I was like, is she releasing like a new album? Like with new songs? And she said that she had more information at midnight, so obviously I had to stay up till midnight, and lo and behold, she announced a brand new album. It's called Midnights. It's gonna be so good. I am so excited. I'm so excited. Oh my god. It's gonna be so good. Like, new Taylor Swift music. Oh my god. I wish I had filmed my reaction to finding that out, but there was a lot going on in this brain of mine. But that is very exciting. And October is not too far away. Like, it's already almost September, so we only have to wait like a month and a half about. Well, I guess closer to 2 months. But anyways, that was the main thing I wanted to talk about. So I think the last time I updated was Thursday. I still haven't gotten over the Song of Achilles. I have such a strong urge to reread it already, which maybe is not the best idea, but it maybe not in September, but maybe in October. I just loved it so much. I can't stop thinking about it. It might be my new favorite book of the year. It's hard because Song of Achilles and Babel are very different. So anyways, that is something I will have to figure out. But I have started Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. The book is upstairs, but I think you've seen me reading that over the past few days. I am 130 pages into it, and I'm liking it so far. I'm just still trying to get used to like this new world because it's the first book in this like whole new series. I can't remember how many books there are, but I think there's like 16, 17, 18, 19 in the realm of the Elderlings. There's a lot. It definitely makes sense that she's taking her time to set up this whole new world. So I'm just trying, like, I'm reading it and I'm just trying to follow along and be like, okay, that person's the king and that person is related to that person, and who is this person? Oh, he's his brother. And like, I'm just like trying to keep it all straight. But basically, if you don't know, this book follows this boy named Fitz, and at the beginning of the first book, he's 6 years old, and I think throughout the whole series, he grows up to be, like, you basically follow him throughout his whole life, but he's 6 years old, and he is the bastard son of the king, or the king in waiting, I can't remember, and because of this, he's not treated the best, but he is brought to live in the stables of the kingdom, basically, and then he starts being trained as an assassin's apprentice, as the name suggests, and a lot of things have already happened. I had heard before starting this book that there sometimes not so great things happen to animals, and like I think like 40 pages into the book there was something very sad that happened, and it wasn't graphic and it wasn't like on page, but it was still very sad. Like, I definitely cried. Also, sorry about this lighting. I did what I could. But I am really liking it. I mean, the writing is really good, and I already care about Fitz, and I'm just very interested to see where it's gonna go. So I am liking that. I'm trying to finish it before the 1st day of September, which is Thursday. And today's Monday, so I think I can do it, because the book is not that long, and I'm already like a third of the way through, so I think I could do it. So that's my reading update. In terms of life things, I mean, I worked on Saturday, I was very tired, and then yesterday I got a massage. I decided to treat myself. Basically, I think it was the day of my last day at my other job. Like, I was thinking to kind of like treat myself for finishing that job and also starting school soon. I booked a massage for myself and I had it yesterday, and it was splendid. I haven't had a massage in maybe 3 years. It was definitely before COVID, but I think even like a year before COVID maybe. So 3 or 4 years. But oh my god, it was so nice, and I think I deserved it. So I'm very happy with my decision to do that. So I did that yesterday. Also last night you saw me watching Jojo Rabbit, which is one of my favorite movies ever. I know, like, I feel like I don't know many people who have seen it, but it's so good. If you don't know, it's directed by Taika Waititi, and he is also in the movie, and it's about this little German boy in World War II named Jojo, and he has basically been brainwashed to be obsessed with Nazis and Hitler, and he's been taught that, you know, Jewish people are monsters and demons and they have horns, and he's been taught all these awful things, and his imaginary friend is Hitler, who is played by Taika Waititi. Like, the whole movie is basically a satire, but it's so well done because it's so funny, but then there's some parts, like, I think I filmed it. There's one part in particular, and if you've seen the movie, you definitely know what I'm talking about. It's just so devastating. And like, I love that movie so much because of like the way it's directed is so brilliant, because the way things are framed throughout the movie, like there's so much foreshadowing just by the framing of things. And I just love like the character work in the movie also, and I don't know, I love Taika Waititi, who doesn't? And it's just so good. So if you haven't watched it yet, it is on Disney Plus, at least in Canada. I assume it's everywhere, I don't know, which is kind of weird. I don't know why it's on, you know, a streaming service for children, but anyways, I was able to watch it, so at least there's that. But yeah, it's one of my favorite movies ever. It's just so good. I feel like I could study it for so long. It just makes me so happy as like a film nerd, but it makes me very sad as just a human. But anyways, I just was in the mood to watch something sad last night, and it's one of my favorites. So I watched that, and then right after that was when the whole Taylor Swift thing happened. But yeah, so those are my reading updates. Tomorrow I have to go into school because there's like an orientation for my program, and I'm I'm so nervous because I don't think like, it's not a mandatory thing, so I don't think everyone that is in my classes will be going. But I have a feeling I'll be meeting a lot of the people that I'm going to be spending my program with. And I'm very nervous, but hopefully it'll be okay. I mean, I am like, part of me is actually really excited, but most of me is really nervous. So I'm doing that tomorrow, and then the first day of school is Thursday, but that'll be the first day of my September vlogs because that'll be the first day for Bookathon. But yeah, so that's what's going on. So right now it is like 10:20. My plan for today is to edit and then hopefully read, but we'll see how that goes. When I'm like really nervous about something, I have a bit of trouble reading because then like I'll read like a page and then my brain will be like, let's think about something else. I just wanted to give you guys a little update because it's been a few days. So I'm going to start editing, and I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow once the orientation thingy is over. So yeah, Taylor Swift, that's all. Okay, so it is Wednesday and I am here to wrap up this vlog. If you guys were wondering what that last clip was, oh my god, my battery is flashing. Okay, let's see how far we can get. If you guys were wondering about that last clip, I don't know if I've mentioned this in a video yet, but I subscribed to the Fairy Loot YA book only subscription. I'll probably only keep it for a few months. One of the reasons I got it was because I had 2 jobs, so I had the money to have it, but I'm sure I'll only keep it for a few months and then cancel it probably because soon I will not have the money. But I thought it'd be fun for a few months, and my first book came yesterday. It's called, oh, what is it called? Violet Made of Thorns? I think that's what it's called. And I've heard of that book and like I've seen it at my work. I haven't seen the UK cover and I was blown away by what it looks like. The sprayed edges are so stunning. I am so happy that I have that book, and the reason I did it without speaking is because we had a family friend over yesterday and I didn't feel comfortable being in my room talking to my camera with him listening but I wanted to get my unboxing on camera, so that's what I did. But yeah, so I am very happy with that and I can't wait to read it. If any of you have read it, please let me know because I'm very excited. So to kind of wrap up my reading, I am still reading Assassin's Apprentice by Robin Hobb. I don't think I've read much since the last time I updated. I'm on page 154, so it's been a little bit slow going. I am really liking it. I'm just like, I'm finding it a little hard to get into, but like I know that once I'm in it, I'll be in it, you know? But yeah, I'm still liking it, still tabbing it. It's going fine, but this does wrap up the Magical Readathon and the Studio Ghibli Readathon. So in terms of the Studio Ghibli Readathon, I was able to complete most of the prompts and I think I got 3 bingos on the bingo board. So I did pretty well with that. And for the Magical Readathon, I did not complete my TBR, so I am not finished my first year towards becoming a Moon Warden yet, but the plan is I only have 2 books left. Once I finish this, that'll complete 1 prompt, and then I still need to read Emma, and that'll complete another prompt, and then I will have it finished, but I'm hoping to get that done beginning of September, hopefully. But the next vlog you see from me will be the first of my Bookoplathon vlogs, so definitely check that out when those come out. Also, if you were wondering, yesterday I had my orientation at school. It went well. I was just very overwhelmed, but I was able to talk to some people, so that's nice. But my first official day of classes is tomorrow, and I am very stressed. So I'm trying to like relax today. I was on sprints with Sid for most of the day and I was doing some readings that I had to do before school and I didn't finish them, but my brain just can't handle it anymore. I need to relax before I go to sleep. But yeah, so I will talk all about my first week of grad school in next week's vlog, as well as how the Bookoplathon is going. I actually just filmed my first 2 rolls because I wasn't sure if I'd have time to do them tomorrow. So if you want to see that, you gotta wait for next week's vlogs because, to be honest, I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with those rolls. But yeah, so that's it for my vlogs for August. I hope you guys liked them. If you made it this far, leave the glass of wine emoji in honor of August sipped away like a bottle of wine, you know? So leave that emoji if you watched all the way through. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys soon with another video soon. Bye!